Wow. It's late and I'm a little bit drunk. I'm a little tipsy. But I just wanted to come on here and say that when I was about 10 years old, 9 or 10 years old, I'm thinking off the top of my head. I was 9 or 10 years old, maybe close to 11. My mother, I was sitting in her bedroom. We were renting a small house at the time. We moved a lot, but I remember the specific place we were in. We lived in a small house in Hillsboro. I was sitting in her room and she was sitting on the toilet. And she hollers at me from the bathroom and she goes, "Allie, who are we voting for?" For president. Talking about the president. And my 10-year-old ass said, "Obama. Vote Obama." I didn't know shit about politics. I was 10. I was a kid. I wasn't even fucking hitting puberty yet. I love my mom dearly. She did a lot for me. But that shows you how uneducated the previous generation was before us and how uneducated we are now and how we need to start paying attention to what's going on in the world. I need to start paying attention to what's going on in the world. I don't know why I had an intuitive feeling to vote Obama. Maybe it was because he was black and we've never had a black president. Maybe that was why I felt like we should vote for him. Regardless, my point still stands. We are uneducated and we need to educate ourselves. To add on to that, we need to work harder. I was hanging out with one of my friends and some guy came in that she knew. She didn't like him. Didn't know it. She was in the bathroom. This dude comes in to the store and his shirt says, "No one cares. Work harder." And I looked at it and I thought, I like that. My friend comes out. He talks to her. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's trying to get in her business. Which is not cool. Ain't cool, man. And she tells me about this dude. Hardly fucking knows him. Hardly talks to him. And he's trying to get in her business. But his shirt, I liked his shirt. And I think that maybe some people of my generation need to hear that. No one cares. Work harder. You're not going to have everything handed to you your whole life. You're going to lose your family. Your family is going to be gone. And no one's going to care. So work harder. Work harder for that money. For your kids and your grandkids and your great-grandkids. And you can go listen to Upchurch's music if you want someone else to say it to you as well. The song is Vows by Upchurch. If you want someone else to say it to you, go listen to the song Vows by Ryan Upchurch. Go look it up. Go look it up. I remember watching bits and pieces of the news with my mom, with my family. But I was a kid. I wasn't paying attention to that shit. I was like, I'm a kid. I'm gonna live my best life. I paid attention to the bare minimum. Okay? I mean, what do you expect from a kid? You know? And I guess maybe people expected me to actually pay attention to that shit because I got good grades in school. Even though I was in my grade, my normal grade for my age, I was above the reading level and the levels for my grade. But that doesn't mean you should rely on a 10-year-old for advice for who to vote for president. You should be making your own. I love my mom. But you shouldn't be asking your kid about who to vote for president. You should be doing your own research and making that choice on your own. Not leaving that up to your kid. I remember hearing her argue with other family, other friends about who to vote for. But I mean, like you could have you had Google. It was what if I was 10 years old at the time, it would have been 2012. You had Google. You could have used it and looked up the information about what each candidate was wanting to do for the country. Instead of asking your 10-year-old daughter for advice. I'm just saying. Much love to you. See you later.